Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, good afternoon or good morning, everyone. It's just almost 2 o'clock, so we'll give everybody a minute or so here to jump on, and then we'll go ahead and get started because we've got a lot to cover. All right, well, it's 2 o'clock according to my computer, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, good afternoon, good morning, everyone, depending upon where you're joining us from. Certainly appreciate everybody joining the IAMCP partner webinar and how to capture new customers with Dynamics CRM and Stratos Cloud Alliance. We are recording the session today for those who cannot attend, so that will be available. We certainly have a lot to cover, so everybody's in listen-only mode, and we will do Q&A at the end. And if you do have questions, please use the chat box to type those in, and we'll go ahead and take those questions, at the end. Additionally, there are 2 handouts that you can download, so you should be able to get access to those. We did want to start out just with a quick poll question, just to find out who's on and what kind of Microsoft partner are you joining today. So if you take a quick second and just answer that quick poll, we would certainly appreciate it. And we'll go ahead and close that poll and just jump right into it. Next slide. So my name is Scott May. I am the Director of Channel Programs with Velocio and Stratos Cloud Alliance, and I'll be your presenter today. And again, I appreciate everyone's time, and hopefully you find our presentation today valuable and useful. Today's agenda, real quick, we're going to talk a little bit about just the Stratos Cloud Alliance and Velocio and the IAMCP partnership opportunity that we're launching today. The benefits of adding a D365 Biz Apps aisle to your Cloud Superstore, and covering basically a promotion we're launching in association with Microsoft to the IAMCP members on Microsoft Dynamics 365 Sales Professional, and a promotion that's available. So, our goal really, with the IAMCP partnership is to really maximize, the business potential that's out there and available with the Microsoft Cloud Solution Provider Program, and really doing that through, a unique partnership that, helps deliver, the highest margin possible to you with growth opportunities that are surrounded by value-added services, that you can utilize through us that are capable of helping you accelerate, your digital transformation, if you will. So that's really what today's presentation is all about. So first, just a little bit about Velocio and Stratos Cloud Alliance. Velocio is one of the most tenured Dynamics partners in North America, and for the past 30 years, we've been working with Dynamics in all of its forms and flavors. And since 2010, we've been working with partners like yourself through the Dynamics Master VAR program. And we did that to help partners build and scale their Dynamics business at that time, being on-premise. And now, as the only North American indirect distribution partner that's truly focused on Dynamics, we're helping CSP partners build and scale their Dynamics 365 through our Stratos Cloud Alliance indirect CSP program. The SCA, as we refer to it for short, it really provides a deep focus on business solutions. Specifically all flavors of Dynamics 365, from finance and operations, business central, customer engagement, sales professional, talent, field service, everything in D365. So, we certainly are there to support businesses that want to get in and build, their cloud superstore. And basically, helping them scale their Dynamics business by providing you the best-in-class e-commerce capabilities, and certainly surrounding you with the expertise that we have of more than 10,000 plus implementations that we've done. So why, Stratos Cloud Alliance and Velocio. Again, Stratos Cloud Alliance is our indirect CSP partner program that's under Velocio. Our 30 plus years of experience and resources. We've got about 350 plus people within our organization. We've been working with partners, for the past, 8 years, and helping those partners build their business with resources, training, marketing support, sales support. We're the only partner in the Microsoft Inner Circle for 23 straight years. Currently, we're supporting more than 200 partners, and that continues to grow rapidly, throughout North America. And we're really built by partners, for partners, if you will, and that's what our program's all about. And we've got certainly an outstanding reputation for working with our partners in what we call the partner to partner forum, and with our ethics and how we engage with those partners. Next slide. So building that new aisle in your supermarket, that we talk about, of course, does come with some challenges. So while we at Stratos Cloud Alliance work side by side with our partners, and really give you the benefit of our real world experience, there's certainly a number of challenges that partners face. Some it's shifting your typical sales relationships from the CIO to the rest of the C-suite, and certainly sometimes that doesn't come easy or overnight. Training sales reps to speak business language instead of IT is certainly a key to success there, and we certainly can provide that, and you can take advantage of Stratos Cloud Alliance's pre-sales and sales resources to work with you to help overcome those challenges and work with the opportunities that you're working on. Implementing Dynamics 365 is certainly a lot different than Office or Azure, if you will. New skills are needed both in Dynamics 365, and how to manage a consulting engagement. In SCA, we offer continual training programs for you and your team to take advantage of, above and beyond the resources that certainly Microsoft is providing, and we can certainly help get you connected to those as well. So, you're not going to take necessarily an O365 consultant and turn him into a D365 consultant overnight. But the good news is, our insights and, our services team and sales resources are really there, to help you. Additionally, in today's hyper-competitive environment, defining your value proposition and your solution differentiation is certainly key to success, if you will. So, Stratos Cloud Alliance has relationships with over 150 of the prominent Dynamics third-party solutions, which certainly help extend and individualize, the Dynamics solutions for specific industries and businesses. And we can certainly, help you build that differentiation that separates you in the marketplace, if you will. The Stratos value, if you will, again, for your customers, we can provide that comprehensive Microsoft Cloud solution offering, everything from Dynamics 365, Office, Power BI, the Power Platform, Azure. We do private cloud hosting. We can do Microsoft 365 implementation, training, and support services. Certainly Power BI and the Power Platform are, a focus for Microsoft, and we work with, through our partners and with our clients on those solutions, and can provide implementation, training, support, and services, as well as managed IT and infrastructure if you would need that. And as I mentioned before, certainly the widest array of Microsoft and Dynamics ISV solutions, that are out there. And for you as a IAMCP partner, we've got a streamlined Microsoft CSP and marketplace onboarding process that we'll work with you on to get you up and running quickly. You'll get a dedicated IAMCP account manager and onboarding team. We assist our partners with the management of Microsoft discounting and incentive programs. Certainly, you'll get the highest margins available and the lowest operational cost to get into the BizApp space. We provide a best-in-class e-commerce platform and capabilities, including the ability to co-brand that, all as part of a program. Provide a lot from a knowledge-based perspective, a partner portal, sales, marketing enablement, tools and resources and support, and certainly Dynamics 365 enablement for practice development resources. And as I'd mentioned, Power BI and the Power Platform, we're actually rolling out some training on Power Apps in a Day to our partners coming up in the June timeframe. Next slide, please. So exclusively for our IAMCP partners that sign up with the Stratos Cloud Alliance Partner Program, they're automatically going to go through and be able to attain, our highest margins, which is the volume partner level. And certainly, we know that, margins are an important piece of getting into the cloud and building a Dynamics 365 business applications aisle. So we want to help our partners, jumpstart that. And that's why we're starting all of our IMACP partners, at the volume level. I'm not going to go through all of the line items there that basically are at the volume level, but certainly if you're interested, we can, get more information to you. Next slide. So specifically to the Stratos Cloud Alliance and the IAMCP program, as I mentioned, you're going to get automatic volume partner status without having to go through and meet any individual volume commitment. We're going to do exclusive IMACP quarterly incentives and rebates, that you'll see. You're certainly eligible for all Microsoft incentives, and we're going to talk about one of those programs today. You'll get a dedicated partner account manager, Jeff DiMaria, Tyler Bowman, Kevin Hahn, and others that you'll work directly with. You'll have access to exclusive, training sessions that we put on for Dynamics 365 solutions, including, Business Central and Power BI. We'll be doing quarterly business roundtable events. Actually, Tyler Bowman is going to be going out to some of the chapters in the June timeframe, and we'll be doing more of that. We'll be doing demand generation programs, and we'll talk a little bit about one of them that we're doing with the D365 sales professional. And we'll help you discover, that partner-to-partner networking opportunities through a platform that we're launching called Dynasource, and it's a community for IT resource sharing. And then certainly you'll have access to our white glove implementation services or managed services that can be, either through you on your paper or on ours, depending upon how you want to work with us. Again, we offer basically a marketplace that does all of the billing, invoicing, provisioning that's connected directly to Microsoft. We have incentives and reward programs that, go above the margins, that we're providing to you. We provide a full suite of ISV products that are out there and available to be purchased through us, and as well to be purchased through our marketplace. And, if you need it, we have managed ERP and hosting solutions, on Azure for existing Dynamics clients and other workloads. You can white label our services and make margin on services that are flowing through you in a through partner format. We're continually doing product training. We've got BC Central or Business Central training for report development, Power BI, and in mid-June we're doing introduction to manufacturing on Business Central. We work with partners to help do their cloud practice planning and help them develop that and their strategy. Certainly we help partners build a hosting platform if they're looking to get into Azure. And if you have solutions that you're looking to get into the BizApp space, we do have development resources that can help partners build a cloud service offering or product. Next slide. So this is just a real quick eye chart on our typical margins at the volume level, so that you can see you're making a significant margin, on Office, on Dynamics 365, Business Central, and Customer Engagement, Power BI, and our Stratos Managed Services, which is our private cloud hosting on Azure. So, as an IAMCP partner, these are the margins that you're going to get on all the different products, right out of the gate without meeting any of those volume commitments. And that's on top of the incentives that we provide, as well as, the Microsoft incentives that are out there. So it can be certainly a great opportunity. And so here's basically some, promotions that we're doing specifically for IAMCP partners. We've got rebates going on Business Central, our Stratos, managed services offering, D365 Enterprise, which is the finance and operations, as well as the rebates on top of ISV solutions that we have distribution agreements with. So we're trying to work with all of our partners to make getting into the cloud as profitable as possible. Our white glove services, again, that's something that you can work through us and be on your paper as a through partner, or depending upon the relationship that you want to have and use those, it can be on ours. But we certainly have complete D365 implementation support services, finance and operations, Business Central, all the CRM solutions, sales, customer engagement, field services. We have development expertise. We can do functional requirements work, project management. Our services team is at your full disposal and utilization, so that you don't necessarily have to have the expertise with the D365 sales professional to jump in and get started with it. We certainly also go through and have Office 365 resources, as well as the Power Platform that I mentioned from the standpoint of Power BI apps and the common data service and common data model. Managed services as well. We do have a help desk, and we have solutions that you can resell to your clients and make margins on at all different levels and multiple solutions, as well as the managed Azure private cloud and hybrid cloud, hosting, all in what we would consider a turnkey all-in service that you certainly have the availability to sell through us and make margin on top of that. Additionally, in working with Microsoft as an indirect cloud solution provider, we can help get you connected to Microsoft's Cloud Enablement Desk. And so the Cloud Enablement Desk, if you're not a managed partner, is kind of a managed partner light opportunity. And we're working with partners who really want to invest and grow their cloud practice and build their Dynamics 365 Biz Apps aisle. And we've got the ability to go through and get partners into the Cloud Enablement Desk program with Microsoft, which can certainly help you save time and costs in getting started, unlock new revenue opportunities, certainly help hopefully increase your satisfaction with getting into the cloud and increasing your time to ROI and getting into Dynamics 365 business solutions. Next slide. So, that's really a lot about Velocio and Stratos Cloud Alliance and the IMACP partner program that we put together. So now we wanted to cover just a little bit about, well, why would you want to consider, getting into the Biz App space with Dynamics 365? Well, the bottom line is businesses are demanding cloud-based technology, of course, and that's not just in, Azure and Office, it's in business systems. So you can see over on the left, just in 2019, nearly 60% of businesses are going to look at, cloud ERP, for their next implementation, while certainly, on-premise models, is continuing to plummet, by, 30+%. And, that's just, on the ERP side. That's not even considering the, CRM side. And certainly you can see the numbers for ERP market share in 2018 was 18.4 billion, and it's projected to be 11.1 billion in 2022. And again, that's just for ERP, not necessarily considering CRM solutions. So you add that on top of it, the demand in the market and the opportunity to drive revenue, with business biz apps is certainly a lucrative one to get into. So, what we really work with partners on is, how to meet that customer demand. What do you really go through and want to have your clients, be able to do? Well, you want to be able to go through and create your Microsoft Cloud Superstore and have, your clients, go down each aisle and basically, fill their shopping cart up. Not just in the, Azure space, not just in the Office space, but you also want to have an aisle for, the Biz App space, which is Dynamics 365 and Power Apps and Power BI and the solutions that we just covered. And the reason being is, of course, you want to drive increased customer spend. You want to be able to go through and with those clients that you have relationships with, drive as much spend with them as possible. And that also goes through and improves customer stickiness if you want, and basically helps you get those customers to stay with you. Additionally, it has an opportunity to offer higher value service opportunities that you can provide, and in the end, greater margins for your business in the end. Next slide. So, the question becomes, why should you add a BizApps aisle to your superstore? Well, we've been talking about a number of them, but certainly business applications allows you to go through and get connected to the C-suite and build those relationships at the CEO and the VP of sales level, and continue to build the trust at the highest level of your customer's organization and increase that stickiness. Certainly it isn't uncommon, and we see it within our business for BizApps relationships to last into multiple decades. So certainly from a annual recurring revenue perspective and getting into the cloud, you certainly want to capture those customers, but you want to capture those customers and be able to keep them for a long time. And in the BizApp space, you're able to do that. Certainly BizApp improves and automates companies' business and operations. So anything that you can do to help basically automate and improve performance and processes is going to go through and create more value with your client. And certainly, BizApps customers are likely to consume, other Microsoft services. So if they're not already, working with Office or Azure, and you're working with them in the BizApps space, that's going to open up that opportunity. And then adding a BizApps, annuity to your existing portfolio is going to increase your margin because it drags along additional consulting revenue, creates additional high value opportunities for you to, sell your services and solutions. So, we like to go through and look at the Stratos Cloud Alliance program and, kind of refer to it as you can go from self-checkout to full, customer service, with us. So, let's say you've decided to, add Dynamics IL to your supermarket. The question is, how do you go about doing it? So Stratos Cloud Alliance, we offer several, different options. We know there's partners out there who would like to add Dynamics to their business, but, frankly, they want to outsource the entire aisle. They want someone to stock it, merchandise it, and, sell it to their customers. And we have a lot of SCA partners that, are in that category, and they have perhaps a couple hundred clients with Office 365, and those clients are expressing interest in D365. But they're not interested in necessarily building a Dynamics aisle on their own. And our SCA referral program really provides them a simple, convenient way to outsource, their entry, into D365. SCA will handle the entire sales process as well as the implementation for you. And you'll earn fees based upon the, business generated, from your customers with little to no investment. Another option partners want is really to have someone like a Sherpa work with them to guide them through the process. They don't want to invest, but, they're cautious and don't have a lot of D365 expertise. So they're likely a traditional IT services partner with maybe an O365 practice or managed services. They want to step into their investment, as their sales increase. And the Stratos Cloud Alliance has a program for that as well, where they can leverage our engagement team and we'll help them guide through the training and other resources, to build, your knowledge of D365. And you can utilize our professional services team to help you sell and implement until your team is really ready and certified and ready to go. So our pre-sales architects will work with your sales team to guide you through discovery, demo, and proposals. And then finally, there's certainly partners that are ready, to jump all in with a D365 practice and ready to build one. And so, we work with them to try and ramp them up as quickly as they can. we help those partners with marketing enablement programs to scale their Dynamics business. They can certainly leverage our resources, and we help train new consultants and learn about new ISV solutions, and certainly take advantage of our 30 years of experience in implementing Dynamics. So, they want to increase their margins and take advantage of our e-commerce platforms for billing and CSP management, and having an indirect provider that knows the difference between Dynamics and CSPs really help them kind of put a total solution together. So, no matter what path you take, basically, to your supermarket, Stratos Cloud Alliance really has a program that fits you. And then jumping into the Better Together program, which is really, something that we're doing in combination with Microsoft, is about the Dynamics 365 sales professional opportunity. And the promotion is 25% off the Dynamics 365 sales professional licenses that you can offer out to your clients. It's a 25% discount off of the SKU, which certainly you can offer out to your clients to drive participation in that. That program runs from May 1st through October 31st. It's geared specifically towards the sales professional. Some requirements are that you have to have an existing Office SMB customer with 25 to 300 seats, or net new Dynamics 365 for sales professional seats between 10 and 75. So it's an opportunity for you to go out to your customers and drive opportunities with that. And it's certainly a limited time offer. Next slide. This is just really, the sales professional is a simple way to really modernize, sales productivity and help, your clients basically streamline their sales processes and get seamless, integration with Microsoft Office 365, along with, Dynamics 365 Business Central. So, the whole idea is that, all of these clouds start to go through and integrate together with Azure and D365 and Office 365, and really increase the productivity of your clients. Next slide. So, targeting customers, just a little bit on, best practices, if you will. It's really geared towards, medium SMBs, focused on the 25 to 300 seat SMB customers. Typically in high-tech professional services, manufacturing. Really you should go out and kind of look at your client base and Office 365 customers that meet that, and then develop a campaign. And there's all types of resources that are available, as well as we'll be doing some things to help you go after them, or SMB customers that are in the Dynamics space on NAV or GP or SL and are certainly looking at migrating into the cloud, or certainly customers that could be on legacy on-premise, CRM systems, and that meet that target criteria, and use the momentum that's in the market basically at this point. I mean, Dynamics 365 sales professional and customer engagement continues to soar, and the interest in that continues to grow. Next slide. There's tons of opportunities or information out there. I'm not going to read through this just because of time, but this is available in the PowerPoint. There's tons of resources. You can utilize our resources as well. Next slide. Just a few more assets. And one of the things that we're doing as well that you can offer out to your clients as part of the IMACP partner program is a quick start packaged implementation for Dynamics 365 Sales Professional. So, you don't have to go through and know D365 Sales Professional. You don't have to be able to implement it. You can just go out and start talking to your clients about it and utilize us to help in the sales process as well as the implementation process. And certainly there's a more detail behind these good, better, and best packages that we can make available, if you're interested in that. But that's something that you'll get a 20% margin on selling the services through us as well as an IAMCP member. Next slide. So we are doing some things with customer-facing Dynamics 365 sales professional webinars to help you market that. If you join our program, we're going to give you an opportunity to invite your customers to weekly demo webinars that we'll be doing on D365 Sales Professional to show the value of this powerful integrated solution. So you don't have to do anything. You just have to, invite your clients to it. And then we're also going to be putting together and providing marketing material to, help you promote and, drive attendance to the webinars. And we'll get that information out to you. And, the schedule for those is to start in the early June timeframe. So there's certainly more to come. But the key is it's a limited time opportunity. If you're going to get involved with building your D365 and the Biz Apps aisle, the time to start is now. And we work with partners who have jumped in, and we've been able to help them rapidly grow their cloud and their annual recurring revenue within the D365 Biz Apps aisle, if you will. Next slide. So the journey, basically, we know partners start at different points, and we're working with partners who are just beginning to partners who have been involved with it but want to jump on board with us and really leverage our expertise and our resources. So we have a 30, 60 day, 90 day plan that we work through, and that's available if you're interested in getting that. We can provide that to you, but we're all about working with our partners hands-on and enabling them to become successful in getting into the Biz Apps market with Dynamics 365. So really, to take the next step, if you're interested, just fill out the form that we've created. It's part of this PowerPoint presentation. Simple to fill out, no commitment. We'll just follow up with you to discuss how we can work with you to take advantage of the unique IAMCP partner program and the D365 sales professional offer. One more poll question as we end. We just wanted to go through and see, based upon today's presentation, if you're interested in adding a D365 Biz Apps file to your Cloud Superstore. So if you'd please take a minute to just complete that, and then we'll move forward with doing some open Q&A if there's any questions that anybody has. All right, we might as well go ahead and close that down. And my contact information is here. So again, if you have any questions, you can go through and fill the information out or send any questions or interest directly to me. And I know we're just a minute or two over. So I would ask that if you do have questions, we're more than happy to stay on. So I'll open it up. Danielle, do we have any questions?
We just have a couple here. Wanted to ask you if somebody's already a direct or indirect partner with someone else selling Azure and Office products, can they still sign up with us for D365?
Yes, they can. You can basically be signed up with multiple indirect CSP providers, of which we are one. And certainly we do have partners that are working with other disties, as we refer to them, for Office or Azure, and they're working with us specifically for Dynamics 365 because of our focus within that area.
And then a question in regards to the sales professional offer, if they're not specifically interested in that but still want to do some partnership around D365, that's still possible, correct?
Oh, most definitely. We were just promoting the D365 sales professional because it's a very easy way to get started. It's a broad interest, to almost every client that is out there. But if that's not something that somebody's looking to get into, but looking to get into D365 and other areas, we would certainly love to go through and speak with them about that, and we can work with them on that.
Another question that has come in, how do you work with Biz Apps, ISVs with Azure-based products?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, if you're looking at basically getting an ISV solution, into like D365 and the App Store, We actually work with partners because we have a development arm of our business that's developed solutions on D365, specifically one for professional service association management called Progressus. So we've got resources and we work with partners to help them go through the process of, how do they get their ISV solution, into AppSource, into D365, or if they've got a solution basically that, maybe hasn't been packaged up as a full ISV. We work with partners such as, PaceJet and others to actually get their solutions, into the AppSource marketplace with Microsoft and onto D365. So we have a lot of resources in that area that can help partners, that want to go in that direction and maybe get some of their own, IP productized, if you will, and actually, within our marketplace for our partners that we set up, we're also allowing our partners to put some of their own solutions and services, into our marketplace that they can go through and utilize.
And would you promote ISV apps to your partners?
We do. We have a lot of ISV applications that we're working with already. Some that are actually in our marketplace that you can sell directly through it. Nimble, BitTitan, Zero Spam, Adobe, Primo Payday. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head are some of the ones that we've got distribution agreements in place. PaceJet, they're all actually in our marketplace. It can be sold through it. And then we've got, of course, relationships with hundreds of others, and we're continuing to work with more of those to get them into the marketplace and help them promote their solutions, to our partners and, get it out and available in our marketplace store.
All right, thank you. That's all I've got at this time.
Great. Well, again, I certainly appreciate everybody's time, and I look forward to hearing from anybody that is interested in participating in our partner program. Have a great afternoon.